Okay, hello, welcome back. This pretty much entire video is going to revolve almost completely around building a house. Oh, yeah, by the way, monsters won't catch on fire if they're in water or if it's raining. Ooh, creeper. Creepers are really dangerous, but, I mean, most monsters in this game are dangerous. You just gotta get over that fact. Which means... Jeez. Sounded like there was a second one there. Which means if you go near them, yeah, probability is you're gonna die. You just have to deal with that fact. Unless you got yourself, you know, fairly good sword, some armor, you just gotta compromise, deal with the fact that, yeah, you're pretty much dead. So, today we're gonna build a house. Man, I just keep going back in here. I should take out these doors. We need a stick and some wood. See, this is what I was talking about. If I didn't have any wood, I wouldn't be able to make this, which means I'd have to go out and gather it, like we were at the beginning with my bare hands, which is annoying. So this is going to revolve around building a house around the one we've already got, something above ground. First thing you're going to need is some wood. Those really big trees that you see have a lot of wood in them, something like 16 blocks. Only problem is you actually have to like climb up into the tree to dig it all out. I think if wood is within 4 blocks of a leaf, the leaf block just won't disappear. Which means you do have to mine out the whole of these trees up here, and it's just a really big job that nobody wants to do. So as you can see, this is a lot faster than mining it out with your hands. We've already got nearly 16 that we got before, so we're basically just going to go for a lot of wood this time, because you do need a fair bit of wood for a proper house. You can build your houses wherever you want. People have built tree houses. You can dig your house into the face of a cliff. You can... There are people who build houses underwater if you want to, but that does mean you're going to have to drain out all the water first, which can be pretty annoying. So, what I tend to do is I just have like a certain place in the world near my house where I just cut down all the trees at once, and then you just dig them all up again. And replant them, and then if you wait a couple of days, you'll have a whole fresh tree farm. You just got to dedicate like 5 minutes a day to it. It doesn't take long, it's quick, it's easy. I definitely recommend using it and doing it. So how many have we got now? 35, that ought to be enough. There you go. So if I just show you that again, if you mine out some wood, damn, I always hate it when I start mining one of the big ones. Is this a big one? No, this is a small one, so we're good. But if you drag it in, and then hold shift, and then right click, it just transfers it all into your inventory in its changed form. So now we just transfer both these axes, both these, and this. Actually, we're going to need that, so we replace the gravel with the stone shovel. Okay, so now I suppose we just start building. You'll see what I'm doing. Okay. Monsters they'll still be around as usual. We probably have to take down that trap and move it later, actually. But, we can do that in a minute. I like to make my houses not elaborate. They don't need to be massive, but it's nice to have a big, roomy house. Something you can actually, you know, spend some time in and not feel cramped up like we did in the old one. So this video is basically just revolving around building yourself a house. Again, we're probably going to have the double doors. So this is considered like nice and roomy in the Minecraft world. Places have to be, since you're like 2 blocks high, all your houses have to be 2 blocks high, because otherwise, I always hate building in third person, because look, you're 2 blocks high. So all your places that you want to walk into have to be minimum 2 blocks high, but for some reason 2 blocks also just feels cramped. The roof is just like right above your head. So I'd recommend building a house 3 high, interior, so build it 1 higher. That's okay there for the moment, actually. We are actually going to need that. Obviously, once this has been built, you can build. You can replace the wood with stuff that you can replace the sandy floor with stuff that you like. You can do a lot of stuff with this. You can yeah. So there you go. That's basically how you build a house. And then what I typically do is I build sort of a steepled roof. We're going to take out that trap. It's way too close to the entrance. I build a sort of steepled roof at the top. So yeah, there we go. I usually build like 2 high, and then I build 2 along, 2 across. Oh, we need more wood, don't we? Alternatively, you could opt to leave the roof of your house open, but that does mean that you've got to protect it from monsters. Spiders, like normal spiders in real life, do have the ability to climb walls, which can be pretty annoying. They can't go upside down, which means if you just put a little ledge coming out the side of your house, they can't come onto your roof. You can build a 2-story house, 3-story house, really whatever you want. This game's just about building what comes to mind, expanding, and I mean, we've come a long way. This has only been something like half an hour. But in that time, you know, we've got a proper house on its way, a good mine, good set of tools. The whole thing just slowly builds on itself. Sometimes you have days when you're getting loads of stuff done. Sometimes you have days when you're not. Off days, on days. The whole thing is similar to real life, but it's about being self-reliant, and you know, it's actually a pretty decent way of life. You know, you eat, you drink, you make stuff. Where's the house? There's the house. Something I'd also recommend doing is building a flag that comes high above your house, or a big arrow pointing towards it in the sky. Although it's not very realistic, it does mean if I go off to those mountains over there and lose my way, I can just kind of look up into the sky, see a pole coming up over the horizon. Oh, yeah, there's where my house is. I can just walk back. So they're here. This is the kind of steeple effect I go for. It's 2, and then it's 1, and then it's just sort of central. It's a pretty good way. Obviously, you can build in whichever way you like. People usually have chimneys made out of bricks, which is pretty sweet. I would recommend just building like a flagpole next to your house, though, just to help out. So now we just dig up this. There we go. We can replace that trap later. You never got to see it in action, did you? Ah well, we'll do that next time. I'm probably gonna have to cut this video short in a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna door. No, not that. Door. And light the interior, so I usually put, and then you kind of find the middle of those. Okay, well that's fine there, and then there, and then one there, and then you can pretty much get rid of these 2 in here. And there we go. So now we've got ourselves a house. We'll be able to, you know, replace it, make it look more homely. We can add some windows later. But yeah, I got to cut the video short now. I got to keep them down to like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And yeah, see you next time, guys. Okay, but well, just collect up these. Okay, see ya. Bye.